Yo, 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 what's going on, folks? You're here chilling with the real Satoshiaoki. Back at ya for the Gala Show episode 2. What an exciting time to be in not just Gala games, not just in the Gala token, but in the blockchain gaming space and just in cryptocurrency in general, right? It's, most definitely a very exciting time to be here. So much news and
What's going on, folks? You're here chilling with the real Satoshiaoki.
Ooh, why am I replaying that there? Okay. Thanks for being here, guys, on the stream. Okay, no, I don't want to play my own stream on my computer. I want to rewind back. Yeah, nice one, guys, nice one. So, yeah, guys, what a great time to be in crypto. You know, it's super exciting. I mean, BTC, you know, how are we looking at the moment? I mean, I think if we go back, just have a look at the general markets, we'll do a quick refresh. Because, guys, you know, it's important. You know, Gala's still correlated with Ethereum, BTC. So it's important to kind of see how we're doing. I think BTC is sitting, look at that, over 23,000 US dollars. Pretty good, right? Pretty astonishing stuff. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, you know, hopefully this kind of keeps up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, let me know if you guys think that this is just a fake out, or you're going to be going a little bit lower. Yeah, I mean, I'd be very, very, very interested to basically get your guys' feedback on where you think we're going. I think with regards to everything that has been happening with Genesis, well, I say everything, but they've officially declared bankruptcy, haven't they? You know, Genesis have declared bankruptcy. You know, so we had this news, Genesis Bank. So I wasn't sure if this was true. And you know, guys, the way that I'm planning on kind of running these Gala streams, I think it's important just to always touch on just a few minutes, just the general crypto markets to get a bit of a basic idea of kind of what to expect. You know, because with assets like Gala, blockchain gaming assets, they are your more speculative assets within the cryptocurrency space. So, you know, generally speaking, when BTC and Ethereum aren't performing well, people are going to be looking to get out of these assets first, generally. Also NFTs as well, okay? But crypto lender Genesis files for bankruptcy a day ago. You know, this was the article here, and it was made official, you know? But it doesn't feel like we've kind of seen any sort of reflection of this really in the markets yet, you know? There hasn't been sort of any major sell-offs yet in terms of cryptocurrency capital being sold, BTC and Ethereum. So my question really would be, you know, what's going to be the next black swan event, if there is one? Is it realistic to suggest that, you know, we could get Gala trading between, who knows, anywhere between maybe 4 cents and, I don't know, 20 cents maybe, the rest of 2023? I think it's realistic, you know. One thing that really annoys me that I've been sort of monitoring throughout my time on this crypto journey is, and don't get me wrong, I've been a part of it at one time, but I try not to do it anymore. It's just these big inflated just shilling of projects, you know. It's every project has them, you know, just only talking about the positives of whether it's Gala or Bitcoin or any project. It just frustrates me. You know, people on Twitter saying, for example, the typical one sort of before or around the time of FTX, or just, you know, before we started a bit of a market recovery, a lot of people are kind of saying, oh, BTC 10K easy, no worries. BTC definitely going to 10K. And that's like the only tweet. Why though? Why are you saying that? It's a bit like BitBoy Crypto, right? I think he had a tweet recently where he said, oh, you know, in 2022 or 2021, I got 100K BTC wrong, but I've been right after that. Like, come on, mate. Like, you know, no one had any idea. So I just think it's kind of, it's not good for our industry on the whole. I don't think it's good for our industry because, you know, it really sets unrealistic expectations, especially for new people getting into the space, you know, because take it from me, you know, I know a lot of people that invested around 50, 60K, but knew about crypto for a long time. Okay, but they've been burned, at least if unless they only if they've realized the gains. But even if they haven't, they've lost a lot of money temporarily, at least on their investment, if they haven't sold. As for me, I've been fortunate. I've bought most of my BTC in crypto all under $10,000 BTC, because I started investing when Bitcoin was $3,000 in sort of late 2017. So, I'm really trying to set, and the reason why I'm talking about this, guys, is because I really want to let you know, this isn't kind of the channel or the weekly stream where I'm just going to be shilling Gala to the moon, talking about only the positives and tell you how Gala's going to go to $5 and we're all going to be millionaires and they've got the best games, they've got the best models, and there's absolutely nothing wrong. Because for me to do that, yeah, it's an easy way to use my audience and my influence on YouTube to pump my own bags, because I do have a big bag of Gala. I have a Gala node. I have Gala NFTs. I want to see the project do well. I like Gala games. Generally speaking, as an overview, I don't think Gala games, or Gala, shall we just call them, has any real competition right now. Maybe that will change in 2023, but right now, Gala has no competition. So I'm really bullish. Because in my opinion, everything outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum just about is just built on speculation. Maybe not everything, but 99%. All the projects are just built on speculation, or roadmaps, or what will we achieve, or what kind of technology do we have, or what kind of technology are we developing, but we're not offering any real world value back just yet. People get excited. YouTubers like me come out, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube, they shill the projects and retail investment gets in. Okay? I don't want to be like that. I'm sick of that. It's frustrating because it leads to you not being able to make a real educated decision on your investment. So what I'm trying to really pride myself on as much as I can in 2023 is, first and foremost, always disclosing to you and not hiding to you what I have invested in any project I talk about on the channel. But the thing is, I pretty much only talk about Gala, Crypto.com, Bonk I've been talking about a bit more recently as well, because I got to airdrop some of that and following that journey, and some NFTs. I'm into the blockchain gaming stuff as well. So, that's kind of the story there. So, I really want to be as unbiased as I can on these streams and sort of just bring you the raw, honest content basically about Gala games. So we'll just jump into the chat and see who's here. See who's here on the stream. Thanks everyone for being here. Really do appreciate you guys. I don't know why my chat's not opening up here. Might just actually refresh that. Yeah, my YouTube's just been a little bit weird lately. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm actually moving to Thailand for good on the 20th of February. So at the moment, I'm in the UK and I'm doing these streams. It's literally, 10:39 in the evening. So, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit tired when it comes to the end of the day. Got baby girl, 6-month-old, and I'm literally full on minding her like throughout the day. And it's an absolute blessing. I'm so grateful, but it is draining. But I love being here, but I'm actually going to prefer getting up at like 5-6 a.m. to actually do these streams going forward. Mr. Sinister, what's going on, bud? This is a fake pump, bro. Gala heading to 1 cent in my opinion. Mr. Sinister, you could be right, mate. There's every chance you could be right. Who knows, Honestly, I think it's pretty 50-50 at the moment. Could happen. Actually, I lie. I honestly think it's probably, I'm probably about 60-40, okay? So I think 60%, if we're talking about a 1 cent Gala, right, I'm 60% sure that Gala won't go to 1 cent, and 40% sure, 60% sure that, it won't go to 1 cent, 40% that it will. Sunny J89, fake out 12k incoming. Yeah, I don't know, Sunny. Maybe, maybe. I'd be interested to hear your reasons why you think that. Obviously, we just had the Genesis bankruptcy. What event is going to take it to 12k? That's a big drop. If we look at on-chain data, a lot of Bitcoin continues to leave exchanges. Cold storage wallets are growing in terms of BTC being added. There's a lot of bullish indicators for Bitcoin, the general crypto markets. There's a lot of hype as well, and but be interested to know what your kind of thoughts are around that. So I guess, guys, we've taken a bit of a look at the general crypto markets, and we can move on to having a bit more of a specific look at Gala itself. We'll do another refresh here. I'll have a bit of a sip of me drink, me Saturday night water, which I've just spilt down me front. Had a few too many, obviously. As we can see, folks, looking at the price of Gala at the moment, sitting down just below 5 cents. So, one thing that I want to say about this, rank 108. I kind of mentioned this in my stream last week. Gala had that big run up in price, partly due to the crypto markets in general pumping, but also partly due to the Mark Wahlberg and The Rock news. Okay, when I first read that tweet, I looked at it and I thought, oh my goodness, The Rock and Wahlberg are going to be in a film, like acting for a Gala Games film. That's freaking awesome. But as a few of my community members have let me know, The Rock owns some of the production rights, I believe, to a documentary that is being created in affiliation with Gala Film. It's going to be available on Gala Film. And that's still really exciting and really good. So if you go and read the tweet properly, it clearly says that their off-stream presence will be made known. And I think a lot of the mainstream YouTubers and crypto social media kind of didn't pick up on that. They deleted the tweet because I guess they just wanted to respect the production companies of The Rock and Mark Wahlberg. But guys, this is, again, the first thing I want to say is I was super bullish on Gala when they had 20k, over a year ago, when they only had 20k subscribers on Twitter, and a lot of people thought that the Gala nodes were scams. In fact, I actually talked to a few people in the YouTube space about the fact that I was going to buy a Gala node, and they actually told me not to do it. But I kind of just went with my instinct, and I have to thank sort of the graphic design behind Mirandus for that, because I'm really into RPGs, medieval games, and when I saw the Mirandus pics, the early stage pictures of development, I was kind of reeled in, and that's basically what got me in on the node. But guys, the Mark Wahlberg and The Rock news, this is just another bit of icing on the top. In my opinion, Gala Games have already laid the solid foundation with the type of games that are on their platform, the diversity, the fact that they have multiple good games in development, some that are playable, and the sheer success stories of these developers. We've got existing developers from games like Halo, The Sims, Call of Duty. These are the biggest names in traditional Web 2 gaming. These developers coming over to develop games in Web 3. Now, that's just a fact. It doesn't mean that the games are necessarily going to be successful, but what it does mean is that Gala Games are basically doing everything they possibly can to assure the success and high quality caliber of these games on the platform, and that's made really obvious through games such as Superior, for example. Elite game, high quality, just absolutely fantastic. So there was a lot of FUD. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because there was a lot of FUD around Gala. The price is just going to tank. It's going to go up a bit and it's going to tank because they deleted the tweet based around Mark Wahlberg. And I think that's just the biggest load of FUD, And I actually scrutinized that tweet quite a bit. I kind of got a bit angry on my last stream. I didn't really understand the tweet properly, and I thought, why are they doing all this dodgy stuff, It just felt a bit dodgy for me on the surface, but I fell victim to that, to not doing just a bit more research, just diving a little bit deeper. But when I did dive that bit deeper and I just kind of understood the story, listened to the community that kind of offered me a bit of feedback, and that's what I love. You guys give me awesome feedback on bits that about Gala, because it's just so dense, right? We got music, we got film, games now. Gala Games is popping. It's going off. It's really, really exciting. So, and it's for a lot of those reasons why, I'm feeling pretty confident about Gala. Also, Gala's looking like it's, it's being burned in Q1. All the Gala that's being used for in-store purchases on the Gala Games platform, it's being burned. It's going to reduce the supply of the token, okay? Gala's now being used in Townstar as well as Mirandus. It's going to be the gold coin in Mirandus, which I think is absolutely fantastic as well. So, we've got some really exciting stuff to look forward to when it does actually come to Gala. So we're just going to go ahead and actually take a bit of a look at the top NFT coins by market cap now. So guys, we cover Gala Games in this stream, but we also do cover blockchain games. We talk a lot about that as well. And if you guys got any questions, feel free to get active in the chat. Any questions at all, you want me to check out certain games, anything to do with blockchain gaming, I don't mind answering questions about NFTs. Any questions at all that you got about Gala games, we can elaborate on. I got a few articles and things I kind of want to go through. Recent events, we're going to be looking at some NFTs that I think maybe could be some good buying opportunities in the Gala games ecosystem as well as a bit of recent news based around Gala games. And yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, appreciate the likes coming in hot. All I ask is that you smash the hell out of that like button. So as we can see, folks, Gala's sitting down here. Okay, we're sitting at a market cap of 542 million, which is not too bad. Okay, but again, I kind of drew a bit of attention to this last week, talking about, what competition does Gala really have in terms of this top maybe 20, in terms of the NFT related coins. We got ApeCoin, okay, that fuels the Bored Ape Yacht Club, okay. We got the other side Meta, okay, Internet Computer, nothing like Gala Games, Decentraland, okay, that's a metaverse. We got the Sandbox, okay, again, another metaverse. We got Flow, that's nothing like Gala Games. Axie Infinity, still up there, okay. Again, that's just a singular game. It's not a platform. We got Theta Network, which is trying to essentially be the blockchain gaming version of YouTube. We got Chiliz, which is the sports associated token for sports-based NFTs, more precisely around football, I do believe. Immutable X, that's the blockchain, the fast blockchain. That's I believe Illuvium using that. I know Embersword are for sure. There might be some other projects that are using that as well. Engine Coin, okay, that's essentially a platform that sort of aids the construction of in-game currencies. Okay, Engine Coin's been a bit of a G coin, been around for a while. We've got ENS, okay, we all know what that is, I assume. And then we've got Gala down the bottom here, okay. I do feel like Gala at the moment is quite undervalued, folks. I do. I think Gala's pretty undervalued, sitting at around 5 cents. You got to remember, guys, Gala did get up to an all-time high, I think, of just under 90 cents, right? According to CoinGecko, anyway, got up to 82 cents, okay? Check that out. And for those of you that, feel the need to either FUD Gala or listen to FUD about Gala and think, oh, why is the Gala price not moving? It's going on 1 cent, 5 cent, whatever. All I need to show you guys is this number right here. This isn't a joke. Yeah? 36,406.5% up. That was 2 years ago from the all-time low. Get some perspective, zoom out. The price was 0.000013475. Do you understand? That is very significant. Okay? That's quite literally an 18,000% increase per year based on a 2-year history. All right. It doesn't mean that in 2023 it's going to do another 18,000%. But if you think that 15% is good on a stock market and you're FUDding on an average of 15,000% on a 2-year history, with the state and the foundational development of what Gala Games are doing on the whole, with film, music, gaming, they're biting off a lot, and they may not be able to achieve it all and do everything perfectly, but overall, guys, in my opinion, it could be a jackpot. It's just one of them things, and I'm definitely not all in on Gala or anything like that. Most of my investment is in BTC and Ethereum, but I got a node mining Gala, and I think it's it's definitely a consideration if you're looking to get exposure to blockchain gaming. If you don't want exposure to blockchain gaming, then I probably wouldn't bother. But that's something to be aware of anyway. So we're going to check out a few tweets from Gala that have come in quite recently. So this one here, folks, was from Jan 20th, so literally just yesterday at 9:33 p.m. An update from Benefactor on Townstar game and the future of Gala within the game and ecosystem. Check it out. So this is pretty cool, guys. You know, I got Series 1 Townstar NFTs. I got some Townstar NFTs. I'm definitely looking to get back into the play to earn of Townstar. I've also got a Townstar node, which I was earning Town in the beginning, but then they cut off earnings. The nodes were still running, but you weren't getting any rewards, which was really frustrating because I paid like $8,000 for that node. But now, as far as I'm aware, we might be getting those rewards in the form of Gala. I doubt it's going to be anywhere near the amount that we're getting from our founders' Gala Games nodes. But hey, I like the idea that we're getting paid in Gala. At least that's how I understand it. So let's take a bit of a look here and see what Benefactor has to say. I have another roadmap update to share. This time it's about Townstar. We've been hard at work developing the newest version of Townstar, and the exciting news is that it's going to be playable on mobile. That's awesome. Okay. The fact that you can play Townstar properly on mobile, now I feel like you could have already played on mobile if you just literally went through the website, but I'm assuming maybe it's an app or something, but we'll keep reading. I know some of you already were able to play via your phone, but it wasn't 100%, just what I said, and now it is. This is an important development in our pivot to mobile. As you'll see in the roadmap, there are some pretty exciting features coming. The one I'm most excited about is the ability to compete via the beauty of your town. This will open up a whole new avenue of the game, in my opinion. So that's actually a really good point that he kind of talks about there, because that's going to encourage people to spend a lot more time kind of developing their town in terms of the way it looks, which I think is really, really cool, really, really special. So it's not all going to be just 100% about kind of productivity and things like that, which I think is pretty cool. So the next piece here says, many of you already know this, but it's worth mentioning again that town is transitioning to be 100% Gala. This is also exciting because it further cements our strategy for the utility of the Gala token, guys. So that's massive if you're an investor in Gala, okay? Townstar is using 100% Gala. That's huge because it basically means that there's going to be incentive to hold Gala, lock up Gala, in order to further yourself in Townstar instead of using the actual Townstar token, which I think they're just scratching. I'm pretty sure they're just scratching the Townstar token altogether. This is absolutely fantastic, at least for the short to medium term, if you are a Gala investor. The fact that they're doing this is awesome, guys. People are going to be using Gala, more utility for Gala. It's going to become more scarce, all right? We've got the node allocations being cut in half every year. And this is great news for Gala holders, guys. This is really good news for Gala holders. We've also begun testing user acquisition for the game and have had some very promising results. Expect more players soon. In fact, we recently hit a daily active user high the other day thanks to our testing. So this is an area where, yes, absolutely, a game is not going to continue to be successful if you do not grow that user acquisition, okay? And let's face it, 90% of games do not, they have this curve where, like, for the first year, first of all, it needs to be a successful game, which most games probably aren't. But even out of those successful games, we've got a growth curve, maybe up to the period of 1 year, say, where the user base grows, but then after a year, people get sick of the game. They get bored. They stop playing. If that's going to happen to Townstar, it's not going to be good. But the way I'm kind of understanding this is that, they got two teams, one team working on the game Townstar, one team working on the kind of like the media and the marketing side of Townstar. So it's good to see that I feel like the game is going to be continuously and periodically developed as time goes on to continue that user base growth. Because, guys, even if, you're watching this stream and you don't play Townstar and you think, yeah, okay, Satoshi, whatever, but I'm not really interested in Townstar, I totally get that, you're not going to be interested in maybe any of the games. Maybe you're just into films. Maybe you're only into games. Maybe you don't even care about the token and you just want to invest in NFTs. But the fact is, Townstar was the first game that Gala Games have created just themselves. So in my opinion, it's very important for the health of the Gala ecosystem for Townstar to be a success. Because at the moment, it hasn't been a success. It's flopped. The play to earn flopped. They haven't proven anything. That's the downside, okay? It's quite negative. But what's positive is that they're fixing it. They're using Gala, ditching Towncoin, so even if they don't admit it, their actions have shown that the Town token didn't work. It just didn't work. The supply was too high, earnings were too high, the game needed work in terms of anti-cheat and things like that. So, I was feeling really bad about Townstar, but I'm feeling really good about it now. And I'm really looking forward to playing, and I'm really excited to see how Gala is really integrated in real time into this. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, if you guys have any kind of thoughts, about this at all. But yeah, just a few tweets here. Gala ready for the next bull run. Guys, time to burn. Yeah. So, it really is just some good news overall. It really, really is. All right, let's just have a bit of a look here and see. And yeah, guys, if you if anyone in the chat wants to get active, say hello, whatever, then yeah, don't hesitate to let me know. You guys are always so quiet, unless I'm talking about crypto.com, the chat is always so quiet, guys. Get active in the chat. Come on, you got to help me out. All right, so what's this? Check out this prop work for RZR from David Bianchi, okay? And Go Gala Films. We can't wait to watch the show. So RZR, I believe, is going to be a film, which we're going to be checking out a few of the films that are on the Gala Games platform in a moment. But this is pretty cool, guys. This is some prop work going on. So this is just, again, something that Gala Games have got going on the side. This is kind of like a side hustle, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Gala Film, absolutely fantastic. Like, really, really cool. Okay. I think I've got Gala Film. Yeah, I got Gala Film up here. So this is RZR here. Right. So as you can see, a grim mind-hacking thriller exploring the chaos of code. Okay. So what happens if I actually press the buy now button? Press the buy now button. So let's check out what this is. RZR is a grim... Yeah, we read that. Mind-hacking. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, full price. So $250. Limited supply. So apparently there's a lifetime supply of 2,500 blades. I guess they're called blades. All right. Be one of the early few with this first of its kind collectible from RZR. Receive free access to the film, exclusive content, and unlock upgrade rewards, including a base level earning NFT, by collecting and using other entry level collectibles from Gala Film. Okay. So this is, this is an interesting concept, what Gala Games are trying to do here with, what Gala are trying to do here with Gala Film. Okay. Pay $250, alright. There's 2,500 in supply of these blades, which, are going to be relative to this, the Genesis. Oh, wait, RZR. Okay, the Genesis. Oh, I see. The Genesis is another NFT. Right. So there's level 1. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, this is interesting. Kind of learning a bit more of this as we go along. Learning a bit more about it. Lifetime supply 1,825. So what does this give us? This base level earning NFT from RZR gives its owners the ability to earn distribution rewards from Gala Film when content is hosted and RZR is watched. Now that is interesting. That's something that kind of intrigues me a little bit more. So essentially, let's keep reading before we elaborate on this. This NFT also gives its holders access to exclusive content, the inaugural RZR series on Gala Film, and entry to the Secret Cinema Club. Okay. So this is interesting. Look, it's interesting, but it's also risky at the same time. Like, the downside that I see about this is that, obviously with Netflix, right? I'm sure there's probably a lot of you that watch Netflix out there. You pay a subscription, here in the UK, it's about £10 a month or something like that. And you've got access to a plethora of just fantastic content, in my opinion. Okay, documentaries, movies, series, high quality. I mean, I can't lie. I love Netflix. I watch Netflix pretty much every day, as well as YouTube. Okay, I'm always watching something. I don't watch kind of regular TV. So, I don't know if Gala Film are going to have like a free version of this film, right? Are they going to have and maybe this information's already out there. I'm still learning about Gala Film as I'm going on. I'm getting more intrigued. I'm looking into maybe getting a node when they do go back on sale. But are Gala Film going to basically allow public access at some point for RZR? Because if they're not, that could be a little bit risky, because how many people are going to, how many people are really going to spend $250 to watch this series or this movie, right? When there's just so many other series they could watch there. It's probably going to take them some time to really understand it. So I'd like to think, I'd like to think that there's a free version, okay, that you can watch. So maybe it's like if you buy this Blades NFT, right, you get early access, kind of like a premiere. But I really hope that like afterwards, maybe, people can like pay a subscription similar to Netflix and come and watch RZR, or it's either that, or it can be like a mixture of content where they have some films, some series that just that maybe are free. So you got maybe like a free tier, then maybe some require like a base subscription, and then maybe some you can buy NFTs. I think that's probably quite fair, right, in terms of the content. Maybe, I don't know, maybe still it's going to be a little bit, because it's like, let me put it to you this way, what if you really wanted to watch RZR, but you just you can't afford it. You just can't afford to watch, you can't afford to pay $250. It's a little ludicrous. So it's going to be really interesting to kind of see where they go with this. And there's still a lot that I need to learn about Gala Film, but yeah, it's pretty exciting, guys. But this, for example, imagine that. Like, imagine this game is... this... I don't know. Is it a film or a movie? I don't even know. Let's just say this is really successful. All right. You can potentially earn some real good passive income from this. But if this turns out to be just total rubbish, like if it's just a really bad film or series, that's going to be a pretty bad investment, right? Okay. So what's this? Total minted 23. Concept vision boards no longer available. Oh my goodness. Full price is $1,500. NFT removed from store on December 12th last year, and there was oh my goodness, that's even more expensive. So this one was 1,500. How many were minted here? Don't know. Oh no, 23 minted. 23 minted. I don't know how many were available, but hey, that's something, right? It's definitely an interesting concept. It's something new, it's kind of, it's really hard to, I think, like if you think back, depending on how old you are, you probably, I definitely remember when I was a kid, kind of, from the ages of, I don't know, 4, 5 years old to maybe up to like, I don't even know, maybe 10, 11, 12 years old. We'd go, it would be like a thing to go down to the local Blockbuster. And it was really fun. It was a great experience. You'd go down, I'd rent games, movies, series. Some would be like overnight hire. They're more expensive, and you get like the weekly series, and you just kind of watch them on the VHS. And then we came like into DVD. They were great times, really good childhood memories for myself. But if someone had to, I guess, explain to you the concept of Netflix at that time, that would have sounded quite bizarre and foreign. Obviously, internet has expanded to allow for Netflix and streaming and things like that. And but then now it's like, okay, there was Netflix, but now you can actually have a chance to engage directly with filmmakers, maybe even with actors, get involved. It's like, for example, I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with Game of Thrones, obviously very successful. Imagine RZR was like the next Game of Thrones for its own genre, like this computer hacking, mind-boggling, whatever it is, right? Its genre. And it just made like billions, millions of sales, whatever. You got in on the ground floor with an investment. That could be potentially very, very lucrative. So that's kind of what I like about it in terms of an investment potential there. But yeah, how do you kind of, like, obviously you don't know, it's a risk, right? At the end of the day, I'm sure Gala will say, oh, this is not investment, you're just doing it to kind of have fun, because they have to say that because it gives them more legal protection. But cut the shit. Like, it's an investment. You know, I get so tired of that narrative. It's honestly so exhausting, guys. Yeah, as I said to you, I'm gonna say what I think when it comes to Gala. I'm not holding back. Most of what I think is positive, but in that there's going to be some negative with some constructive feedback, in my opinion. It's an investment, guys. You know. So, you know, RZR, that's awesome. If we scroll down again, there's another NFT here. Goodness me, $7,500 for this one. So, you know, I wonder who bought these. Let's check out what this is about. This upper level earning NFT from RZR gives its owner the ability to earn distribution from Gala Film when content is hosted and RZR is watched. Okay. I'm not sure if that was the same or different to that other one. This NFT also gives its holder access to exclusive content, yada 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 yada. Premiere attendance. Sure, that's fine. No longer available. How many were minted? Sorry guys, I just went out of the window. How many were minted? 6. 6 people minted this. Pretty mad, eh? Folks, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, do not forget to smash that like button, guys. It is the Gala Show episode 2. I am planning to run this every 5:30 Eastern Standard Time for you guys. I love crypto, guys. I love Gala. I've been investing since Gala was like way under a cent. Over a year ago, guys, I've been on the Gala train, so I've been here for a long time. Haven't just jumped on the bandwagon recently. Not that there's anything wrong with that. We need all the investors. So, you know, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think we'll check out what else they've got on offer. I want to check out everything that they've got on offer at the moment. Yeah, so excuse me, guys. So this is a sci-fi adventure action series, which is coming out apparently mid-2023, which is quite interesting, I feel. Okay, let's go back. This one I'm really kind of into. Let me know if you guys are into anime in the chat, but I'm personally quite excited about Ghosts of Ruin. Actually, I don't know if there was a trailer. Was there a trailer here? I think there was a... Hang on a minute. Let me see... Oh, what's this? Let's just watch this for a second. Okay. This is kind of like... Oh, no, that's like a... Yeah, that's like a general overview, but can we see a trailer here? I don't know if we can or not. Don't know. What about if we go to view in store? Yeah, I don't know where we can see the trailer. I swear I saw a trailer for this other one. Anyway, guys, Ghost of Ruin. This looks cool. Animation drama. This is a proper anime, guys. Pilot, limited release. This gritty, dystopic animated series explores gaming through a world of advanced tech that allows players to feel their games, but a rogue program emerges to turn their paradise into a living nightmare. They do have a trailer. Let's watch it, guys. I'm not going to play it with sound, though, because... Oh, I better just turn that sound off because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm going to turn the sound off, guys, but we're going to play this trailer. Let's check it out. Yeah, so I'm really loving the look of this, guys. You know, I think, yeah, I am generally into anime. This looks like it's got good potential. It's a good concept. Looks like the plot's good. I like the little trailer that they've got available at the moment. Ghost of Ruin, it's a cool name. Who knows? It could be big, you know. Anime's very saturated, but also very popular as well. So let's take a bit of a look at the NFTs that are available at the moment for Ghost of Ruin. Lifetime supply of 2,000 for the Coder NFT. Okay, you can get this for $250. Okay. Even our entry-level NFT has a limited supply. No more will be made available even as we get closer to the summer release date. Take the opportunity and be one of the early few to join the Ghost of Ruin adventure with this access-giving content sharing collectible. Okay? With the Coda, you'll be given free access to watch the film when it's released on Gala Film this summer. You'll also be able to enjoy exclusive content and unlock upgrade rewards, including a base level, level 1 earning NFT by collecting and using other entry-level collectibles from Gala Film. Okay, so basically I think it's saying that if we get this, we can potentially earn, including a base level earning NFT. It says earning, right? So, right, I would assume that means we can earn. It doesn't say how many have been sold. The full price is $250 worth of Gala. 5,000 Gala, apparently, at the moment. I have to admit, I'm kind of intrigued a little bit by this. A little bit intrigued I am. A level 1 NFT that comes with limited supply, Okay, here we go. Okay, so with this one, it's a little bit more clear, right? This is a Ghost of Ruin exclusive where owners have the ability to earn rewards from Gala Film when content is hosted and the title is watched. I mean, when they say rewards, I'm kind of hoping that they're talking about Gala token and not just some random like illiquid rewards, because that would be kind of annoying. This NFT also gives its holders access to exclusive content and enables them to shape the direction of the pilot itself. And of course, you also have access to watch the Ghost of Ruin show on Gala Film and to experience more from all Gala Film's titles, including actors and producers, thanks to your Secret Cinema Club access, which comes as standard. Interesting. So 1250 of these available, $350. This is possibly one I might be looking at getting around. I don't know. Then we got the executive. Next level in every way. There's 40 of these minted. How come it doesn't say how many are minted here? I don't know. The executive, this NFT comes with all the benefits of the tiers beneath it, as well as 2 additional features. As a holder of the executive, you are allocated more film frames, which means you are able to access more rewards on Gala Film when this NFT is paired with a node and the content is watched. Interesting. So it sounds like having a node is going to be beneficial if you're going to be buying sort of these NFTs. Okay. Interesting. The board member. Wow, 2,500. The board member. Now you've really leveled up to the max. A very special collection indeed. Scarce, limited, and not available for long. This level 3 NFT won't hang around. Only early supports will see it in the store. That's probably a little bit outside my own price range. But I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by trialing one of these, to be honest. Might buy one. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Kind of really depends. Let's go back and have a look at quick look at what else they got. You don't have to go through them all. So 4 down, guys. This is the documentary, I believe, Steve Cantor's documentary based on the best-selling book Not Without Hope. So this is the one, I believe, that The Rock is helping to produce, and he has some rights to. Okay. Okay, so more details will be revealed shortly. Yeah, but essentially, folks, 4 Down chronicles Nick Schuler's dramatic rescue by the US Coast Guard 43 hours after a boating accident in the Gulf of Mexico that took the lives of NFL players Marquise Cooper, Corey Smith, and Schuler's best friend Will Bleakley. So may they rest in peace. But yeah, it would be cool to see kind of how that goes. I guess in terms of an investment standpoint, you know, yeah, I don't know. I guess because it's a series, maybe it's not going to be, a documentary. I kind of wonder whether that would be as good from an investment standpoint, but who knows? Who knows? It'll be interesting. Let's have a look and see. So yeah, we had Ghosts of Ruin, we had 4 Down, The Making of the Chronic. So this is one from Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's retelling of stories. Okay, let's have a look. I bet you this guy's got some interesting bits. Get a never-before-seen look at the making of Dr. Dre's iconic 1992 album From Death Row Records in a story that continues today with Death Row Records standing up as the first Web3 label. Okay. I'm not going to watch the trailer because it's probably like music-based and I don't want to get copyrighted on my channel. I don't feel like it, but I'm bullish, man. I think this is cool. I have to say, when I first learned about Gala Film, I immediately kind of thought, well, you've just taken all the money that you've made from gaming NFTs and you've reinvested it in Gala Film and Gala Music, and I was pretty annoyed, to be honest. But now that I'm kind of seeing how serious they are about it, at least what I'll say is it kind of feels like at the moment that the money is going to the right places. Alright, that's kind of what I'd say about that. Okay. So we spoke about Townstar. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys want me to check out anything in the chat, then feel free to let me know. Say hi, smash the likes. It's about 11:17 now, so we'll probably stream for about maybe an hour to an hour and a half tonight. But yeah, really appreciate you guys being in the stream. I'm going to try and keep this stream going every Saturday and grow it. So we took a look at that already. So this is a little bit of information basically about the mobile acquisition of Ember Entertainment, I believe. Dragon Strike is a game that they had existing on Ember Entertainment, the mobile game, Web 2 version currently. But Gala Games are equipping it with a Web 3 version, play to earn, as far as I'm aware. Not really I don't even want to say not really, not my style of game, not the kind of game that I'm personally going to be spending a lot of time playing, talking about Dragon Strike, but it doesn't mean that there are not going to be millions of people around the world with their mobiles, be it Android or Apple devices that, also iPads as well, or just any sort of digital notepad or whatever that, will potentially want to earn playing a game like Dragon Strike. So this one was from Jan 17th, a short hint of some plans for the first 2 quarters of the year for Dragon Strike. Work on getting those 5-star heroes. So let's see what they have to say. I think it's a tweet from Benefactor. Alright. Hey everyone, we have a lot brewing for Dragon Strike, and here is a brief roadmap for what we have planned. We wanted to get something into your hands ASAP. The main strategy is to enable true digital ownership and more content. I've been playing a lot lately, and I know that I have a few things I hope to see in the game as well. Knowing that the game will allow me to own my items already is changing how this game feels to me. Good luck getting those 5-star heroes. I mean, obviously he's got to say that, and I get it, but I doubt that he's enjoying this game. The game looks, again, it's just my opinion, I think it's kind of boring, but, he's got to do what he's got to do. I get that. I totally get that. And, yeah. What are you going to do? So, if any of you guys know about My Neighbor Alice, this is actually a game that's been out for a while on Binance Smart Chain. It's kind of one that looks semi-interesting. It's not super popular at the moment, but I was thinking about maybe possibly getting into it. What's going on, Paul Gal? Thanks for being here, buddy. talking a little bit about now, just about some potential undervalued NFTs for Gala Games. I would say probably Superior. Again, there isn't anything out in regards to the earning potential of Superior. But for myself, I think I've got a Ronin Rare. Something like that anyway. Yeah, I think this is what I've got. A Ronin Rare. It's probably a little bit down from what I paid for it. But yeah. In terms of the Miranda's NFTs, again, let me know if you guys are hot on Miranda still. I'll tell you what, I'm really keen to sort of stream this new playtest that's coming out sometime in Q1. I don't know when. But yeah, to be honest, so long as we can get it in the first half of 2023, I'm going to be pretty happy. But what I do think is that I wasn't really happy with the last playtest, the Goblin Shooter. But I'm feeling quietly optimistic about the next playtest. So I think if people like the playtest, then a lot of these NFTs are going to be going up in value. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that kind of all develops, to be honest. So that could be cool. Yeah, Paul. It does, man. Gala does have a lot of potential. I mean, it's kind of undeniable, really, in my opinion. There's just so many partnerships, collaborations, I don't know where they get all the money. Well, that's a lie. I know where they get the money from. They charge so much for their bloody NFTs, so it kind of makes sense. But it's kind of good to see that, at least hopefully they're putting it to good use. So hopefully we're going to see some nice returns for those of us that are invested in Gala at the moment anyway. So now, folks, when we talk about underrated NFTs on the Gala Games ecosystem, I personally think, given the revamp of Townstar, but even more importantly, given the Voxverse, given sort of the fact that we've got William Wright, who's the creator of The Sims, developing the Voxverse. This is just like a side hustle going on, guys. This is a side hustle as well, right? Let's just have a look. I think that's how you spell his name. I actually don't know for sure. Yeah. No, this is the one here. Guys, we got Will Wright, creator of The Sims, developing Voxverse, and I spoke about this a little bit on last week's Gala Games stream. This is just like a side thing that Gala Games have got going on. And the bottom line is, guys, Voxes, whether you have Walking Dead Vox, whether you have Miranda's Vox, Series 1 Vox, you're going to be able to earn in the Voxverse. And who knows about the longevity of this earning? Who knows if it's going to be sustainable? In all likelihood, probably not, given the fact that we don't have any sustainable play-to-earn economies yet. And it would be naive to think that Voxverse is necessarily going to just be the one that's going to be successful. But I think eventually we're going to find a way to get there, and with the sheer output of Gala Games, in my opinion, they only need one real successful play-to-earn economy, and that can be enough, And that's why, again, another reason I'm so bullish. They have multiple games. It's not just one game. It's a platform of games, among other things. So, I'm excited about the Voxverse, guys. It's not something that really gets spoken about a lot at all. But I think there's going to be a lot of value for holding these Townstar boxes because they're essentially, I feel like they're kind of seen as the Genesis Voxes, the Series 1 Voxes, currently sitting at a floor price of 0.4649 Ethereum. And yeah, you can essentially get in, start earning on Townstar, well, when the earnings come back on, hopefully. I think it was meant to be this month, but I don't know why. I got a feeling it's not going to happen in January, but hopefully in February, we can start to get a bit of earning back to Townstar, and we can get a bit more utility from these Voxes. But, these Genesis Voxes, I think, guys, could potentially bring a lot of value when the Voxverse does come out into true fruition, which I think is definitely something very, very exciting. So we'll take a bit of a look at a few interesting pieces of news just in regards to blockchain gaming in general before wrapping up the stream. Okay, so this is a pretty interesting bit of news that I saw here. Instagram's NFT test has been a massive success, guys. So pretty cool. And again, I know it's Instagram, Facebook, Meta, yeah, whatever. We don't like supporting that, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is people may be introduced and onboarded to NFTs via Facebook, or Meta, I should say. And then a lot of these people are then going to start to trickle into other metaverse NFT blockchain gaming projects, which I think is pretty exciting. So the article basically says, following months of community-based testing, Instagram's NFTs have proven to be a staggering success. The trial, which featured major artists like Micah Johnson and Drifter Shoots, were empowered to mint and sell their own NFT projects within the platform. Instagram supported a select group of users to test out NFT mechanics last year. Following this, the company opened up the program to budding artists to further flesh out the utility of digital assets. Since then, the platform's NFT functionality has earned its praise from prominent artists for its forward thinking, guys. So, this is pretty interesting. It looks like we're going to have NFT capabilities on Instagram, which overall, again, look, there's going to be pros and cons to this, but I think overall, it does mean there just is going to be more exposure for NFTs, more exposure for crypto, and it almost in a sense validates it, at least to some extent, or green lights NFTs more. Okay. Now, so this is actually an article which I saw here, which I was pretty happy to see, to be honest. Logan Paul unveils $1.5 million crypto zoo recovery plan. Okay. So a lot of you are probably familiar with Logan Paul and the crypto zoo scam. Okay. And I was kind of thinking to myself, it seemed like he was making a bit of a recovery from that kind of like Japanese hanging forest stuff that he got involved with in the early days of his channel, and he got that bad boy reputation. But I do watch his impulsive streams. I haven't in a while, subconsciously, but I kind of thought to myself, I think this guy's got to give the money back for Crypto Zoo. So what's a part of his plan here? Logan Paul stated that he will commit 1,000 Ethereum to repay disgruntled investors that want to make an exit via burning their Crypto Zoo NFTs. So this is pretty interesting. YouTuber Logan Paul has unveiled the recovery plan, announcing the move in a video shared via Twitter on Jan 13. Paul reiterated that he is no longer looking to sue fellow YouTuber CoffeeZilla for defamation over accusations he made in a critical series of videos on Paul's NFT content. So, shout out to CoffeeZilla for kind of doing that, because who knows? I mean, this might have gone differently, maybe, if CoffeeZilla didn't bring this to light. So, not entirely sure, but, it's kind of good to see. It's kind of good to see that, really, to be quite honest. Logan's solution still leaves participants shortchanged. Okay. Oh, I see. Because of the price of Ethereum. Well, I don't know if that's based on... Right. Nah, I don't think that's fair. I think I think if people invested 0.1 ETH when 0.1 ETH was 350, and then now 0.1 ETH is 150, I feel like it's okay for him to refund 0.1 ETH. I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, if I was investing in that and this happened to him and he gave me back the Ethereum, right? You can't expect, because the thing is, like, what if Ethereum just went up to, what if Ethereum just went up to 50,000 for one Ethereum? Then what? Would he be expected to pay back like a 10 or 20, 30 or 1,000x? No. He's got to give it back in the Ethereum, guys. The markets are the markets, right? They paid in Ethereum, to get involved in the Crypto Zoo project. I think it's fair enough for him to give it back in Ethereum. If I was an investor in that project and I received the Ethereum back, the full amount, I would be totally sweet with that. And I would still have retained my respect for Logan Paul in this particular case. So, This was also a really interesting article here. Touch and smell comes to the metaverse. Nifty newsletter, Jan 4 to 10. A cybersecurity firm warned users of fake Pokemon NFT game that spreads malware and targets gamers, guys. So, yeah, do kind of be careful of that. So, yeah, guys. So, apparently touch and smell is becoming the next big thing for the metaverse in 2023. One of the catalysts for the metaverse to generate $5 trillion worth of value in 2030 is the development of a more human experience, with the sensors of smell and touch added to VR experiences at the Consumer Electronics Show. The metaverse is set to deliver more positive experiences to users. A metaverse-focused firm showcased a VR headset that features a cartridge containing 8 different aromas. The aromas can be mixed to generate various scents. The VR headset is scheduled for release later this year. I mean, that's mad, guys. That's mad. I mean, I have used VR technology quite a bit. Well, when I say quite a bit, probably like 4 times, but I've gone to places. I've gone to places to actually play VR and use VR. I don't have my own VR headset, but the fact that they're now integrating smell as well, that's bizarre. That is really quite fascinating, and it's going to be really interesting to kind of see how that develops, guys. But we are heading for a Ready Player One economy. It's very, very exciting to kind of see. So you just kind of got to be on the good side of it. And just be careful, guys. Be careful with how you invest, So, yeah, guys, I might give it just a few more minutes in the stream. Let me know if you guys have got any questions. I'm happy to do any AMAs if you got any. If you want to stay quiet as well, then it's totally cool. I know this Saturday stream, it's only episode 2. So hopefully it grows and it gets as much kind of interest and excitement as my Sunday Crow show, which we're going on for episode 8 maybe, or 7 or 8 tomorrow, guys. But again, this is a Gala I'm so passionate about. Blockchain gaming I'm really passionate about as well. So yeah, I'm more than happy to be here. And for those of you guys that have been here from the start, or even if you've just joined this stream tonight, yeah, just want to say, yeah, really do appreciate you for being in the stream. It really does mean a lot. If you haven't hit the like button yet and you're able to do it and you've got an account, feel free to hit it and do it, because it's just an easy way you can give back to me. Next Saturday, I'm gonna do my best to jump on an episode 3 stream for the Gala show as well, and then we'll take it from there, guys. So I'll leave it with you for a couple of minutes, guys. If I get any questions, comments coming in, any questions for me or any projects you want me to have a look at, whether it's in Gala games or whether it's in blockchain gaming in general or news articles or anything like that, just let me know in the chat, guys, and I'll give you a couple minutes to do it. Yeah. But yeah, guys, for those of you that have just joined, next Saturday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be running the Gala Show episode 3 as well. Right, guys, it's 11:33. No questions coming through, so I'm going to wrap this stream up. So yeah, as I said, folks, really appreciate you guys that have jumped on the stream tonight. We'll catch you next week. If you're around tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time Sunday for the Crow Show, then make sure you do jump in that one. But yeah, guys, everyone that was here, really do appreciate you. Big love. And we'll look forward to seeing you next week. And we'll look forward to seeing you interact with any content or anything like that during the week, guys. So, big ups, peace out, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.